Welcome back to Let's Play Minecraft. I'm Mythra 13, and let's get started. Well, I've done some changes. Oh, it's an empty room. Okay, so this is the one that I didn't change, but I did change those three. First off, I do want to thank DenoKirawan1 for subscribing. Thank you very much. And also, thank you, XFearless or StyleHDD for subscribing. If any of you have a chance, check this guy out. He's got some great commentary. He's a really nice guy, and you might just stop by, say hi, and maybe even subscribe. Add him as a contact. But yeah, he's an overall nice guy. My wife did a video for him just the other day, just as a friendly gesture, I believe. And let's continue on. So I have this room here is the red power room, and each of these is essentially empty except for the chests I've thrown in, and this is Powercraft, and then this is Pam's Earthcraft. So it's basically just for now the items from that mod, and what I will do is I'll be developing each room with, you know, the things that you can make, unless it's something that I have to go outdoors to actually show off, such as with Buildcraft. I don't have a room up there for Buildcraft because I think a lot of the stuff is stuff that you'll be crafting and that such sort of thing, and not so much raw materials that have been mined, as the case with Red Power and Earthcraft and such, where I was able to actually mine it before I really even tried to get into the mod. I just ran across the ores, and you might be able to tell from the shape here that this is going to be my enchantment setup with the bookshelves around and then the enchantment table. And this is the potion room, a handy dandy cauldron. Now you may be thinking, how did I get a blaze rod? You're probably not thinking that, but when I raided the Goblin village, they already had this set up, so I'm like, oh, score, alright, that's mine. Don't have to go into the nether now to get a enchant, or what is it, oh, a potion rack. Okay, this is basically where I'm going to store my wood products and such, and here's a little room for blacksmithery. I don't know if that's a word. Gold, diamond, you know, these are default items. Leather, I'll be keeping these down on this floor rather than up at the top with the rest of the mod stuff. And this room's basically full of, you know, stone, and here's some the smooth stone and sand and dirt. And I changed this is the outward facing doors to the village. I changed this door around instead of being the gate, and goblins can't just walk through the door. And speaking of the goblins mod, I looked up on the... Oh, that scared me. I was thinking that might be an ogre ready to smash my place. I plan on building a moat. I think I need a moat just to keep the ogres back, because they could still, of course, smash through these walls, and that'd just be a shame. This is more for, like, doggy food, except for this is the goblin stuff. Like, this is too, really, but then I can use it for feeding the doggies, and here's the stuff to make their treats. Oh, except for wheat. Because I have a room over on this side I'm using for garden stuff for now. So I've sorted it out a little bit. It's probably not how I'm going to keep it for permanent sake, but I've given each of them basically a use. But oh, what I was saying was I was going to talk about goblins, and in the newest version, the goblins mod for 1.2.5, the mod maker has actually fixed the issue that I've been running into with the goblins just appearing all over the place. I think he dialed down their spawn rate, like their overall spawn rate just a bit, and then he also made it so they only spawn on natural surfaces such as sand and grass and dirt and gravel. I'm not sure about smooth stone, because I think he still has the goblin miners spawning. Oh, okay, see my wizard is no longer Vincent. I've changed my texture pack. That's another thing I was about to say. I've done an update on my texture pack Dark Realism. I haven't gotten around to doing the same update for the rest of my texture packs. I basically have made Dark Realism compatible with the Yogg box. For anybody who plays that new Yogg box for 1.2.3, I'm on 1.2.3 right here anyway, but if you play the Yogg box, it will be compatible, so you're able to take advantage of my awesome epic textures. Yay! Okay. Anyway, so Eris is now the head priest, so I could hire priestesses from her. And being a unique character, I thought it best if she isn't like duplicated a million times by being a priestess and you can't walk around with a million heiresses and blah blah blah. You know, anybody who's a Final Fantasy VII fan might understand. Or just, I mean, basically, if you have a unique character, you don't want to really like have multiple copies of them. It's not the same as if you're hiring soldiers and they all look identical and they're supposed to. When you have a unique character, especially one that you're familiar with, it's an oddity to have clones of them. And Vincent is now the librarian, so he's working in the library. I thought it was fitting since he's kind of similar looking to what the librarian looked like, especially with his red eyes. For some strange reason, the librarian had red eyes. I don't know if he was supposed to be a vampire or what it is. Vincent's a rather unique character himself, being somewhat undead. I don't know, he's like part monster or something. I think he is supposed to be reminiscent of a vampire. If you play Final Fantasy VII, you can kind of see the correlation. But yeah, this was just meant to be a quick video just to show my progress. I've moved into my fortress. I'm no longer using that house over there. I think I need to build a moat, and like I said, the stables for the horses and something for the dogs. But look forward to, in the next video, now that I have all this awesome space in my fortress, I'm going to go exploring. So I'm going to find myself a cave and get myself in some trouble. Of course, I'll have my handy-dandy Doggy Talents dog with me to help me out. It keeps me alive. Would you? Yeah. When it's feeding time, it's feeding time. Now sit. Hey, sit. Good boy. Okay. And, yeah, so the next video promises to be more adventurous than the last several have been, now that I have sufficient room to actually put anything that I gather and find in the exploration trip. And again, if you have a chance, go ahead and check out X Fearless. I've left a handy-dandy quick link down in the description. All you gotta do is click it and stop by, tell him I sent you if you really want to, but just, you know, check him out. He does some good commentary and he's a nice guy. And everyone else, thank you for subscribing if you're already a subscriber, and thanks for the likes and the comments and everything, all the support. It's been great. And if you enjoy my commentary enough, you might check me out on my Spore videos. I'm trying to make that a fun time. And until next time, everyone, take care.